Hello everyone, welcome back to Uncovered channel. I've got an exciting and powerful story for you today. This one is all about pride, humility, and how our decisions shape our future. It's called The Weight of Pride. It's a gripping tale that will make you think about the choices we make in life and how pride can lead to downfall. Get ready, because this one will leave you wanting more. Let's dive in. Part 1. The Perfect Friendship. Our story starts with the childhood friends Oma and Chinedu. They grew up together in the same small community, sharing everything from dreams to secrets. While both of them were smart and talented, their attitudes toward life were very different. Oma was a go-getter, an ambitious woman with big dreams. She wanted more than what their little town had to offer, and she was determined to prove herself to the world. As her success grew, so did her pride. She began to look down on those around her, including her best friend Chinedu, who remained humble despite the struggles he faced. Chinedu, on the other hand, never lost his humility. Even though his family struggled financially, he worked hard and stayed grounded, believing that success wasn't just about material wealth, but about kindness and perseverance. As their lives take different paths, Oma's pride begins to take its toll. Will this childhood friendship survive, or will pride get in the way? Keep watching to find out what happens next. Part 2. The Rise and Fall. As time goes on, Oma's ambition pays off. She graduates from university with honors and lands a high-paying job in the city. Her pride continues to grow as she climbs the corporate ladder, and soon she starts distancing herself from her old life and the people who supported her along the way, including Chinedu. Chinedu, on the other hand, struggles to find steady work after graduation. Despite the setbacks, he stays humble and continues to help his family in any way he can. Little by little, Chinedu's hard work and reputation for being a kind and reliable person start to open doors for him. But he never lets success get to his head. Oma, now caught up in her high-status life, begins to make poor choices. Her need to be in control leads her to alienate her colleagues, and her arrogance costs her valuable relationships at work. Before long, Oma's pride leads to her biggest mistake yet. She undermines a major project at her company, refusing to work as part of a team, and the project fails spectacularly. Following the failure of the project, Naoma is fired from her job. Her world comes crashing down. She is left feeling humiliated and abandoned, with no friends or colleagues to turn to. Even worse, Oma realizes that her relationships with her family and her oldest friends, like Chinedu, have deteriorated because of her pride. Chinedu, on the other hand, is on the rise. His hard work, humility, and dedication have paid off, and he's finally landed a managerial position. Despite his own success, Chinedu hasn't forgotten where he came from. He still visits his family often and helps those in need. Feeling lost and desperate, Oma returns to her village for the first time in years. She is welcomed back by her parents, who are disappointed but still love her. In her heart, Oma knows she needs to change, but pride has a strong hold on her. Will Oma learn to let go of her pride and find a new path forward, or will she allow her ego to push her even further from the people she loves? Watch the next part to find out. Part 3. The Redemption. One day, Oma runs into Chinedu while in the village. She feels ashamed of how she treated him over the years, but instead of holding a grudge, Chinedu greets her with kindness. He offers to sit down with her, and they begin to talk about their journeys. Chinedu reminds Oma of the values they grew up with: humility, respect, and the importance of family. He tells her that no matter how successful she becomes, it's always important to remember who you are and where you came from. Oma breaks down in tears, finally admitting to herself that her pride has cost her so much. Chinedu encourages her to see her failures as lessons, not the end of the road. He offers to help her get back on her feet, not with pity, but with understanding and forgiveness. Slowly but surely, Oma begins to rebuild her life, starting from the bottom and working her way up again, but this time with humility and gratitude. With Chinedu's help and the support of her family, Oma gets a fresh start. She finds a new job in a smaller company, where she begins again, this time not focused on power or prestige, but on building genuine relationships and contributing to something meaningful. Chinedu continues to thrive in his career, but he never loses his sense of humility. He helps others, mentors younger people in his community, and stays true to his values. His success is not just measured in money, but in the positive impact he has on those around him. As for Oma, she finally understands that true success isn't about the title on your business card. It's about the kind of person you become along the way. So, what's the takeaway from the weight of pride? There are some powerful lessons here. 1. Humility is key to success. Oma's story shows that pride can lead to isolation and failure, but humility opens doors to growth and opportunity. 2. Pride can blind us to what really matters. Oma's journey reminds us that no matter how successful we become, relationships, kindness, and respect for others are what truly count. 3. Second chances are possible. Even after Oma's downfall, she was able to rebuild her life by embracing humility and learning from her mistakes. Thank you so much for watching today's story. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Uncovered channel for more inspiring stories. And remember, it's never too late to learn from your mistakes and make a change. Until next time, stay humble and stay blessed.